Hello everyone, welcome to MJ Central, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how Michael Jackson was almost in Star Wars. So without further ado, let's get started. That's right everybody, today we're going to be talking about how Michael Jackson was almost in a Star Wars movie. As always, we have an article to read and then we'll talk about it. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright everybody, so here we have an article that says Michael Jackson and Tupac Shakur were almost in Star Wars. Now let's get started with this article. Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace was one of the most anticipated movies ever made. The film featured performances by major acts like Liam Neeson and Samuel L. Jackson. At one point, the film was going to feature performances by two of the most famous musicians of all time, Michael Jackson and Tupac Shakur. Here are the reasons why they didn't appear in the film, and we have a wonderful picture of Michael Jackson here. Michael Jackson could have played Jar Jar Binks. Many Star Wars fans hate Jar Jar Binks and feel that he is incredibly annoying. The character might have been completely different if he was played by the King of Pop himself. Rolling Stone reported Jackson wanted to play the role. Jackson had experience in the science fiction genre, having starred in Francis Ford Coppola's film Captain EO, which was produced by Star Wars' creator George Lucas. He also played a sidekick with a role similar to Jar Jar in The Wiz, a musical based on The Wizard of Oz. Another awesome picture of Michael here from the Victory Tour. Jackson wasn't cast in the film because of his artistic disagreements with Lucas. Jackson wanted to bring Jar Jar to life through makeup and prosthetics, similar to the way he played a zombie in the music video for Thriller. Lucas, on the other hand, wanted to bring Jar Jar to life via CGI. Lucas also worried Jackson's celebrity would overshadow the rest of the movie, an understandable concern given Jackson was one of the most famous people alive in the 1990s. Jar Jar was ultimately played by an unknown actor named Ahmed Best through motion capture technology. Variety reported Best is still shocked Lucas chose him to play the character over the King of Pop. Best played Jar Jar in two more Star Wars films, as well as the television series Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and Robot Chicken. Alright everybody, that's it for this article. We'll go back to this picture. I really like that one. Alright everybody, so now let's talk about this. Alright everybody, now just before we start talking about it, I know that article is from 2019. It has been circulating on the news recently, but for some reason I couldn't find those articles. That's why I'm using an older one. But yeah, so now, here we go. Everybody, there's not really that much to talk about. The article is pretty straightforward, but it is interesting to know about all these movie projects and just projects in general that Michael Jackson could have been part in. You know, when we talk about, Willy Wonka and Spider-Man, and now, Star Wars, a very popular movie franchise that could have had the King of Pop, Michael Jackson, in it. And I know it's that, there was a couple things, Michael wanted Jar Jar Binks, I think the character was to go in a certain direction that they didn't want to, he ended up being CGI, and, they thought it would have been too much to have the King of Pop in it. But it's still really cool to know that all these projects could have had Michael, but it's also sad that none of these ever happened. Now, everybody, I gotta be honest with you, I have never seen a Star Wars movie before. I think the most I've ever done was, I think I played a video game for Lego Star Wars, if they made one for Lego Star Wars, I don't know. But yeah, I don't really know much about Star Wars. I really didn't even know who Jar Jar Binks was, but I guess he was I guess he is an annoying character. But yeah, I actually don't know too much about Star Wars or anything Jar Jar Binks or anything. The only thing I really know is, I'm your father, and the color sticks. I don't even know what those are called. But it was good that article did make a point about talking about some other things that Michael has acted in, Captain EO and The Wiz, and it's sad that that's really all that it was, not counting his, his short films for his songs, like his music videos. Although, there was other things like Ghost and stuff like that, and Miss Castaway and a little bit of Man in Black. But we know that Michael always had, dreams to become an actor. After This Is It, really focus more on movies. And it is a shame, and too bad that some of these things never came to light. But it's kind of interesting watching it and knowing, that could have been Michael Jackson. And it also said that Tupac could have been, part of this too, and that's truly amazing. And, Tupac, amazing rapper, and of course amazing actor from his movies, especially the one with Janet Jackson. I think it's called Poetic Justice, I think it's called. But yeah, it's a shame that these two musical geniuses didn't get to act or participate in famous movies. Alright everybody, that is it for this video. Now let me know in the comments below, did you know that Michael Jackson was almost in Star Wars, and what was your reaction? Like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you won't miss out on any new videos. You can also follow MJ Central on TikTok at MJ Central 1958. Alright everybody, that's it for this video, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.